as Borrego interviewed, he sort of became the name that was out there. That was everywhere. It was Borrego, Borrego, Borrego. And last week on, I think it was Wednesday, we got the feeling it was going to be James Borrego. And then Kobe and the front office met with Dan Gilbert. And then suddenly Kenny Atkinson was back in the fold. And here we are today.
Why would suddenly Kenny Atkinson be back in the fold?
Well, because Dan Gilbert is the chairman and owner of the team, and he likes to pick the head coach. And that's not to say, and I want to be clear on this, because in the past he's gone rogue and done things that the front office was like, oh my God, what are we going to do now? I don't think this
we
is
know,
that.
and we know who those guys are.
Yeah, it like
Mr. Blatt.
Yeah, well, you can go all the way back to 2010, like the aggressive pursuit of Tom Izzo. That was all Dan. And then Tom turned him down, stayed at Michigan State, and Dan turned to his front office at the time and said, "Go get the best guy." And they got Byron Scott. And then in 2014, he flew across the ocean and went and found David Blatt. Did that all on his own. And John Beilein went, and they had all these
sat down in the living room, right?
Yeah, they had all these guys they were interviewing. They were all young, up and coming assistants. And then Dan's like, "Nope, John Beilein, that's our guy." And the front office said, "Oh my God!" And when he said David Blatt, that's our guy, they said, "Okay, well, we got to have someone in place to sweep up the pieces when this thing implodes." And they went and got Ty Lue.
That one worked.
And it worked. And then when he said, "Nope, John Beilein, that's our guy," they said, "Okay, well, we got to have someone to sweep up the pieces when this implodes." And it was Jamie Bickerstaff.
And that worked.
I don't.
So whoever's hiring the second guy, by God, they're nailing it, Jason.
But I don't put this in that category. This is, Kenny Atkinson is a logical candidate to be an NBA head coach. He has NBA prior head coaching experience. Like, this is not to that extreme. But I do believe that this was Dan wanting a certain guy, wanting a particular guy. And you can link it back to the Tom Izzo relationship with Tom and Kenny. And, I don't know that. I know that's out there. I have not been told that. I just want to be clear on that. But hey, Cavs got their guy.